Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of my modded Minecraft series. Yes, between episode 2 and 3, I went mining. I got all of this from mining. So, yeah, that is quite a nice haul. So it is. Um, but I have decided today to start with Tinkers, which I've already done off camera. These are drying racks, which if you put raw food on them, so raw mutton, raw pork, raw steak, it turns them into jerky, which is, it gives you like the same hunger as the cooked food, but I think it gives you slightly more saturation. I don't know. And if you put cooked food on them, it turns into leather. So I'm using that to prepare for Thaumcraft. Um, but anyway, let me get some wood here, and we will start with Tinkers. So let's change this to yeah, sorry about the lag, guys. I think it might be the texture pack, but I'm not too sure. I've done everything I can to try and reduce it, so bear with me on that. Tinkers. Okay, that'll bring up everything to do with Tinkers. And so, to begin with Tinkers, what you will need to do is to create some, not sticks, but some blank patterns. That's 5. There we go. 16 blank patterns. Nice. So you'll need a blank pattern over a piece of wood. That's a stencil table. You don't need it, but a blank pattern over a chest will make a pattern chest. Yep, pattern chest. And then, what's the next thing again? Yes, and then you need a crafting station, and that will make a tool station. Then you need a log. Can I use a rubber log? Do they actually have a use for this, or do they still? No. Right. Okay. Anyway, the log is the last piece I need, so I'll go over to this massive annoying tree, and I shall get a log off it. That log. Right. Oh, and as you may see, guys, I have. Where's my pickaxe over there? I have stone torches, which, yeah, it's something that Tinkers adds in, and I always forget to bring wood and sticks and all on mining trips with me, so yeah, I've run out of torches, so literally 2 cobblestone in a stick formation makes stone sticks, or stone rods, or I forget what they're called, but then you can make torches out of those. They don't do anything special in a normal torch, only they're made out of stone, which is very nice. I went and killed a load of sheep to get loads of mutton so that I could turn half of it into leather and eat half of it, like so. Anyway, back into here, and part builder. That's all the tables that I should need. So I'll set it up over here, saying I don't have a base yet. So I'll put them in order, but you don't really need to put them in order. It just makes it a tiny bit easier to understand if you put them in order. So stencil table, and then I'd usually put a pattern chest, then a part builder, and then a tool station. The pattern chest is not needed, but it's special because I'll show you whenever I start making stuff, but I shall put my patterns in here. Now, if you don't know what Tinker's Construct is, it is an amazing mod that basically allows you to create your own tools, as you can do in normal Minecraft, but have a bit more fun with your tools, use different materials and cast stuff and that. So, I'll need some stone and some wood. Right, okay. So first of all, you want to go to your, I'll go on this side so that you can see it better. Go to your stencil table, and, well, your stencil table is how you make everything. So I'll make a tool rod because I know everything needs a tool rod. But you select it on the left hand side, and let me deactivate NEI for this because it's easier to see over here. So activate tool rod appears up here. Take tool rod, I'll put it in the pattern chest. But basically, just imagine that being a cast, and you shoving a whole load of wood into it to form a stick. That's basically just a complicated stick that you need for Tinker's Construct. But, so that we can go to the part builder. Wait, no, we'll go to the tool station. This is the tools you can make at the moment. You get about 2 times more tools whenever you make a tool forge, which is later on in the game, which you can make metals with it. But for now, I think I'm going to make... I'll make a rapier, because I break my swords quite a bit. So I need a tool rod, a sword blade, and a crossguard. So let me make those. So tool rod, sword blade, and crossguard. That's a wide guard, that's a hand guard, that's a crossguard. Yeah, so anyway, there are 3 swords you can start off with in Tinker's Construct. The broadsword, the longsword, and the rapier. The broadsword is basically just your normal Minecraft sword. As the sweep attack that the combat update added in. But that's the only real special thing about it. Your longsword is basically your broadsword, but only with the ability, if you hold in right click, you will lunge, so you'll jump forward. So it's basically that, but only looks a tad better in my opinion, and you get a special ability with it. And the rapier is a very special weapon. I don't know whether it's still in this version of Tinker's Construct, but I know in the previous versions, the rapier in the previous versions ignored all armor. So say you were going up against a player in full diamond armor, yeah, the rapier would just do whatever damage it does to the player, not even worrying about the diamond armor. So it was good, but it does a low damage to start off with, and I'm pretty sure I haven't made a rapier in this Tinker's Construct version yet in 1.12, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have a faster cooldown rate than the other 2 swords, so you'll be able to attack a lot faster. And it's got a special ability. Basically, it's the same as the lunge for the longsword, but only it's shorter, and you don't have to hold right click, but you press right click and you jump back. Basically, it's called a back pedal. So I'll make a rapier, as I was going to do anyway. Yes, okay. So let me get my materials and new booklet. I'll take my iron out of the there anyway. That's the Thorncraft chest. Materials new by Skylar. Materials are new. So basically, there are multiple materials in the game. All of these materials can be used. Oh, this is the Twilight Forest stuff. Yeah, Twilight Forest adds in 4 new materials for this, but maybe 5. What does it? No, okay. Right. So basically, every material has its own perks and its own disadvantages, anti-perks. I don't know what you call it, but at the start, we need something called a forge in order to make any metal. So all of these down here. But at the start, you can only use materials. You can only use wood, stone, flint, cactus, bone, not obsidian, maybe prismarine. I don't know. Prismarine and stone I've never used in Tinker's Construct yet, so I don't know about them. Paper, sponge, firewood I don't know. I think it's part of Twilight's Forest. You can't use iron. Netherrack you can use, I think, as well. These slimes. Tinker's Construct adds in 2 new slime. Well, 1 new slime, sorry. Blue slime. And purple slime, which is used to make night slime. Yeah, 2 new slimes. Yes, magma slime is not a new slime. It's always in the game. But anyway, so if we go on to say wood, which is your default material, for example, so if you use it for the head of your weapon, so that's going to be your shovel head, your axe head, your sword blade, or something like that, it gives you 35 durability, so 35 blocks of mining. Mining level stone, so you won't be able to mine. So you'll have the same mining level as a wooden pickaxe. You won't be able to mine anything above coal. Wait, does it? Yeah, stone's probably employing coal. Mining speed, you can. It's very useful in the future. Attack, so wood is not really the best for damage, but wood has every material has a special ability. Wood is ecological, so renewable resources are good. They regenerate by themselves. Are so good. Basically, wood will. Your tool will, if your tool has a wooden part on it, it will regain durability very slowly over time. But for example, if we go to bone, it's got fractured and splintering. So if you use bone for your head, so your axe head, shovel head, uh, sword blade, splintering. Um, the more you hit the enemy, the more damage you'll do. Fractured, or if you use it for the handle or the binding or something, your tool's damage is increased for each part of that there is. But every material has that. I'll save you time instead of I won't go through it all, or else this will take up the entire video. It's about to become night time. Let's sleep. Sleep. But for our yes, so I'm going to take a bone because bone is useful for swords because, as you saw, it increases damage. But okay, so I go to the part builder here. So let's see, bone. Let's go back to bone because I'm going to use a bone piece. So modifier. So the modifier here just means whatever that number is how much the end durability of the tool is multiplied by. So say your tool had 500 durability from all the pieces you put together. So the handle has a modifier, but whatever material uses your handle, it can have 0.85 as cactus, it can have below 1. If it's got above 1 or 1, that is good. Wood has 1, so wood is a nice one to use. Slime, blue slime is very nice, it's got like a 1.5 or 2 times. But basically, the modifier means when you've fully made the tool, its durability, for example, let's say bone, its final durability is multiplied by 1.1. So the handle is a very important part of the tool. But I'm going to make my handle out of wood. I think wood's got 1. No, I'll make. Okay, right. I will make a bone tool rod. So that material costs 1, therefore it needs 1 bone. And oh wow, it's literally just a bone. There we go. And that also gives me the stat that it makes my final tool do more damage because it's got fractured. For my cross guard, I will use wood because it's got material cost of 1, therefore it uses 1 wooden plank, and it's ecological, so my sword will regenerate slowly over time. This sword is going to be rubbish, by the way, because it's literally just one of the first ever sword you can make. And for the blade, let's look up here. So flint, I think, is good for the head. 2.9 attack, which is quite good. Bone is 2.5. Yes, bone is 2.5. Stone is 3, but cobblestone is, yeah, if you use cobblestone for the head of your tool, it gets less durability, because, I don't know, they didn't want to be nice to you there. But, yeah, if you use it for the handle or the extra, it's cheap, so you get extra durability when repairing it. But for the head, I don't think I'm going to want to use stone, even though it does give you more. Let's see, what other materials can I use? I don't really have any others. So it'll be wood, which does 2 damage. So it'll be flint or bone that I'll be using. Do I have any flint? No, I do. I have gravel, which I can try and destroy for flint. Give me flint, please. Flint. Flint. Good, right, okay. Got a flint from that. Please don't tell me I need 2 flint. I shouldn't. Okay, so that's... I need 2 flint. Back to breaking the gravel. Okay, there we go, good. Got the other piece of flint. So, put that there. And, there we go. Crude 2. I don't know what that means. Crude, what does the crude mean? The crude. Crude 2. Bonus damage against unarmored targets. So, most enemy mobs in the game are unarmored, unless you get unlucky and get a skeleton or a zombie wearing armor. So, it's got crude 2, so it's going to do even more damage against unarmored targets. So, I'll put that back in the pattern chest. Pattern chest just holds patterns. You can't put anything else in it, so if I try to put cobblestone in it, nope, it won't hold it. If I try to put this in it, it won't hold it. It'll only hold patterns, so it's it's got infinite storage as well. It'll hold 1 of each pattern, you can't put 2 in. It'll hold 1 of each, it's got infinite storage, and if you break it, it'll keep the patterns in it. They won't fly all over the place, which is very nice. So you can shift click everything in because it all goes to its respective area. And flint rapier. What should I call this? Pokey, because I am very inventive with names. So it does modifiers 3. Modifiers are very useful. There are things you can add to the weapon whenever you made it. Attack 3.42, which is rubbish because my sword does 5 attack damage, so this is horrible. But at least I've showed you how to make this. There is one horrible sword. There's the backpedal ability. You can just hold in, right click, and wow, I am jumping backwards. So skillful. But anyway, I will make a shovel because if I make a pickaxe, I can just make iron pickaxes, so I won't make a pickaxe until I have a forge. But I'll make a shovel, which needs a shovel head, and it needs a binding. Okay, so that's that. I think I will have a stone binding because I'll get more health for repairing my tool, and I will use a wooden tool rod so that I get that 1 times thing and I get the ecological trait. Shovel. And Tinker tools, whenever durability gets used up entirely, they're not like normal Minecraft tools. They break, but they stay in your inventory, and then you can take them to your tool station, put them in the center there, and put the material that the head is made out of, so the blade or the shovel head or the axe head, and it'll usually take about 2 material to fully repair it. But yeah, it's nice because that means you don't have to constantly keep making tools over and over and over again. But I'll quickly make a shovel, and then that might be the end of this episode because Tinkers is taking up a lot longer than I thought it would. But what do I want the head to be made out of? I can't really make it out of anything at the moment. I don't want to make it out of cobblestone, but I might have to. What has the fastest speed? Mining speed 5.09 for bone, 5 for flint, 4. Okay, I'm going to use some bone to make the head, and even though it'll give me bonus damage, but I don't need I don't even need to do damage unless I accidentally hit something with my shovel. But there we go, a bone shovel head, the first time I've ever made one of those. I was not expecting me to make a bone shovel. So bone shovel, I'll call it the Rattler because it's made out of bone. Yes, that's a nice thing about Tinkers as well. When you're making the tool, you can name it for free, but anytime after that, you cannot rename it unless you use an anvil. So yeah, make sure you name it what you want to the first time, but it doesn't really matter what you name these tools because these are our starting tools and they're crap and we're going to replace them. But there's a shovel. So that doesn't tell me what the mining speed of that shovel is, but this one probably has a better mining speed. Let's put it in here and see. Mining speed is 5.09. We can do a direct comparison here. I'm going to chuck this will turn into my tinker's chest. I'll just chuck that in there for the moment. So let's see how fast I mine grass. Okay. I don't know. I'd have to compare it with dirt then, because they seem to be about the same speed. Oh yes, I started making a tiny farm here, so that I could turn more meat into leather and not worry about not having any food. Chuck that in there because we need that for Thaumcraft. But anyway, guys, just put it in the comments if you want to see me do a certain mod next. But at the moment, I think I'm going to leave Tinkers here, and in the next episode, probably continue with Thaumcraft. If you have any objections, just say. I don't think I'll start Industrial Craft for a while because you need a lot of iron for it. But in the next episode, probably Thaumcraft or base building. But yeah, Oh yeah, and as you may have seen, I have a waypoint way down there called diamonds, because my pickaxe broke as soon as I found the diamonds. So I won't mine those. I might go and show you a mining trip and mine those diamonds. And I also found question mark over here, because it may look like a hill, but it's got this. It's sheep. It's a sheep dungeon. Wow, sheep dungeon. But no, it's also got enemies in it by the sounds of it. Um, yeah, so that's been that's there. And it's been a full day this episode. Wow. So yeah, guys. Yeah, sorry for uploading this a bit late. I didn't have time, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, which will probably be Thomcraft. Also, if you guys didn't like me mining off camera, if you did like me mining off camera, put that in the comments as well. That would be useful to know. But anyway, guys, you know what to do. Put it in the comments or not. I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.